'Twould seem we've a need to visit the palace. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. Dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Shall we see how Harv village fares of late, master? Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
Might as well take a look while you're here.
Over here, if you please.
If I could, I'd never leave.
May the heavens. I fancy a kip, but not at the expense of my... Minute now. Cold.
I can't stand much more of this.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
There wasn't patient, man. More of this. Wait, your equipment. My back to someone else. Or a comfy bedroll.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Can't make a living if I get myself in it. Almost time, but not at the expense of my duty.
I'll teach him a lesson he will soon forget.
Then I shall remain by your side. It strikes me that we have not visited Mel for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
We have arrived.
Upon my life, I will see this village restored. Huh. What's your business here?
Well met. Pleasure doing business with you.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
An investment made for safer travel. Can hardly be called extravagant.
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now. Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for... The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I'd go and search for him myself, only... I'm not afraid of monsters, so I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. Please, sir. I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird. Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye, but my feet know it better than I do. I don't think I could plot it, but my brother and I are the only ones who use that path to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest of... I'll need you to watch over me. Keep right.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
It's this way.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Perhaps 'tis time we returned to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds.
This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath here.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
Follow me. We ought...
Over here, if you would.
Follow me. We ought press on.
A good meal makes one appreciate those 'tis shared with.
I quite agree. Fare such as this makes our travails seem like trifles.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
This party is fit for adventure. Our strengths
It is a glad day to be rested when you do.
We must not let down our guard. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Follow me.
I shan't let them harm you.
Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
A common reward, frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help!
Here's it!
I can do no less in service to the people.
Well said.
This one's ours, and make no mistake. No, you... I'd thought I was done for.
Aye, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this. The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the...
Aye, you'll hear no complaints from me. Let's be off then.
There is no telling what perils we may face. We must be ready to protect our charge at a moment's notice. Sir Norbert has been found, and none the worse for wear. Let us return him to Melve at once. Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Knew I'd pull through in the end.
As a matter of fact, one master I served was quite the carefree soul, shunning armor in all its forms.
Each to their own. Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment.
Over here, if you please.
Let me get that.
Over here, if you would.
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? Wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. Even when you can't be sure where it leads. We managed to save Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melv shan't lack for medicinal herbs. 2 good deeds in one, you might say. It strikes me that we have not visited Melv for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
We've arrived, just as planned.
What brings you here?
Do be quick, I fear my time is in...
Some time past, I encountered an elf in the forest across the river. He was tall, and rather handsome, I must say, but there was a coldness to the way he looked at me, almost pitying-like. I tell you, whether we speak the same tongue or not, they shan't make any friends with that sort of demeanor. There's said to be an elven village someplace deep in the mountains. I can't imagine they'd welcome visitors.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
Been a while since I heard a good story.
The other day, they ill-favor living alongside the people of other races, dwarves in particular. I understand their reluctance. They live several times longer than we do. Not to mention their tongue is a mystery to us. If you can't share a jest, sharing a village... Pray, don't speak... Thanks, friend. Thanks, friend.
I'm in your debt, sir. You helped me learn a valuable lesson today. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me.
'Twould benefit us all if the roads were safer.
Whatever it is, I'll have to...
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Well met, sir.
Aye. Is there aught you require?
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
I've a pressing duty to which I must...
All's lost.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of... I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity. Come again.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Ever since the reign of Rothace, the founder of Vermund, the village of Melv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now has the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties before being allowed to flee. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight.
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason. The village entire will answer for this.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor. I must inform the Queen Regent.
Off to market I go. You came to see me? Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me. A small show of hospitality is sure... 'Twas by your godly efforts that Melv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. You have my earnest gratitude, friend. I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her before me at once.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out. She chose...
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect there will be any...
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermont against the dragon. But as for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, would you tell me where she is hiding? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen
Methinks I've an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter. This journey looks to be a long one.
What say we make things easier on ourselves by seeking an ox cart?
Where the archer's volleys, their arrows can pierce us from beyond our line of sight.
Careful now.
Nicely done!
Let my magic imbue your weapons with the fury of the elements.
Over here, if you...
I happen to understand Elvish, Master.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory. Fewer burdens certainly makes for smoother travels. I dare say the spring has returned to your stepmaster. Is that a statue I espy over yonder?
We ought to take a closer look.
Oh, crystal strength arisen!
Your risen has been drenched.
One can see far to the distance from here.
We are alone here, methinks. Perhaps we might stop a moment and find our bearings.
I quite agree.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
I expected. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? How very inspired. I cannot wait to return beyond the rift and inform my own master of this.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Efficiency at its best.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Methinks I've an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
'Twould allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Over here, if you would.
Come on then.
Was excellent. I could have done no better. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every...
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
This should be of use.
Oh, well spotted. Indeed. Good on you for being so observant.
Come, I'll lead the way. Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist. Certainly is. How might I do?
Leave an opening. Focus your attacks.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
I am well aware of it. Over here, if you please. I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Glorious, Master.
Have have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing. Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look. Methinks I've an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Yes, Master! I shall hasten to your aid! You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Point flame at any cost. You'll be doused in oil.
The day grows darker with our every step.
We shall have to rely on our other senses, as the darkness robs us of our sight. Over here, if you would. There's something down there. Is it safe to descend?
elves, Master!
I doubt ice will be of any use against you.
I will protect you.
The enemy retreats.
This is the mark of the champion to prevail with weapon sheathed. Certainly arisen. How might I be of aid?
Over here, if you please.
I cannot fault your prowess.
Focus. The battle continues.
Well said.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Over here, if you would.
This calls for a cure.
Follow me.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
I'm in no need of a rest just yet, Master.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
How goes it? Say, would you consider doing me a favor? My thanks.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
This should be of use. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
Fortunate I am to know.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
Methinks I've an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
Goodness, we're higher up than I'd thought.
Take care not to fall.
We must remain vigilant.
Come to think of it, our ranks have gone unchanged for a while now.
Our combined might is a force to be reckoned with. I say we forge on together, for as long as we may.